Hi friends, this is the moment when I'm sitting in front of the camera realizing it's happened. Today, March 1, 2026, the world woke up to a new reality. On February 28, the United States and Israel launched massive operations against Iran. U.S. strikes under Operation Epic Fury and Israel's under Operation Roaring Lion. They killed Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, along with dozens of key IRGC generals, including the defense minister and other top officials. In the first hours alone, over 900 targets were hit. Nuclear facilities, missile bases, command centers, even Khamenei's residence in Tehran. President Trump announced it on Truth Social, calling it the greatest opportunity for the Iranian people to take back their country, and promising the strikes would continue through the week. Iran responded immediately. Hundreds of ballistic missiles and drones targeted Israel, U.S. bases in the region, and allies like the UAE, Kuwait, Bahrain, and Qatar. Today the strikes continue, Israel bombing the heart of Tehran, Iran launching new waves, smoke rising over the capital. According to Al Jazeera and Rana, at least 201 dead in Iran, 747 injured, including 148 children at a girls' school in Manab, where a missile struck near a military base. In Israel, 9 killed, 121 injured. In the UAE, 3 dead from drones, dozens wounded. For the U.S., CENTCOM has confirmed 3 American service members killed and 5 seriously injured so far. This isn't a hypothesis anymore, friends. This is war, and the negative consequences are unfolding right before our eyes. Let's break it down step by step. Why this is a disaster for the United States, for the world, for all of us. I'm analyzing the latest from CNN, New York Times, Reuters, Al Jazeera, NPR, and honestly, it's terrifying. Stick with me because this changes everything. Drop in the comments what you're feeling right now. Anxiety, anger, fear. Let's discuss together. First, the military consequences for the U.S. We have the world's most powerful military. F-35s, carriers like the USS Gerald R. Ford, thousands of missiles. But Iran isn't Iraq in 2003. They have thousands of ballistic missiles with ranges up to 2,000 kilometers, kamikaze drones, underground bunkers, and massive guerrilla potential. In the first 2 days, Iran hit our bases in Iraq, Jordan, Bahrain. Most were intercepted, but casualties are already here. CENTCOM reports, major combat operations continue. Trump promises a force they have never seen before. But think about it. If this drags on, remember Afghanistan, 20 years, $2 trillion, thousands dead. Here we have 90 million people, a deeply religious Shiite state, mountains, tunnels. Iran's proxies are already mobilizing, Houthis attacking ships in the Red Sea, Hezbollah shelling Israel, Shiite militias in Iraq gearing up. If escalation happens, our Gulf base is under constant fire. The fleet is stretched, aviation exhausted, and China and Russia are watching. This diverts us from Taiwan, from the Indo-Pacific. Resources, ships, munitions, intelligence, all pouring in here. Experts from CSIS say this stands as a defining moment, prospect for years of instability. If the regime doesn't fall quickly and post-Khamenei chaos, interim government, protests, but no surrender, this is a protracted war. Plus the risk of nuclear escalation. Iran was close to a bomb. In chaos, tech could leak to terrorists, or they accelerate in hidden sites. This isn't victory, it's a trap. Soldier losses will rise, morale drops, protests in the U.S. are starting. Is this worth our boys' lives? The economy for the U.S. This hits every American's wallet. The Strait of Hormuz is the choke point. 20% of world oil, 20 million barrels a day. Shipping halted. A tanker near Oman attacked, crew evacuated. Oil prices have already spiked. Brent over $80–90. Barclays analysts predict over $100 if the blockade holds. Gas in the U.S., $5–6 per gallon, inflation 0.6 to 1%. We just crawled out of the pandemic mess and now recession. Stock market tanking, Dow down 5–7% in a day, pension funds losing billions. Airlines, Delta, United, canceled thousands of flights. Airports in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Doha, shut. Over 7,700 global delays. Businesses reliant on imports, electronics, food, suffering. Trump promised America first, but war means debt. Strike costs already in the billions, if months, trillions like Iraq. American families pay more for gas, groceries, heating. Inflation eats savings. This isn't a quick op, it's an economic shock. For the world, it's even worse. Europe relies on Gulf LNG and oil. Blockade means cold winters, skyrocketing gas prices. Poor countries in Africa, Asia, hunger as transport costs soar. India, Pakistan, millions without cheap energy. OPEC Plus tries to compensate but can't keep up. Shipping insurance premiums doubled. Maersk halted transit. Dubai, a ghost city. Empty streets, schools online, tourists fleeing. Global supply chains disrupted, from oil to goods. China buys cheap Iranian oil, weakening sanctions, boosting influence. Russia condemns, promises arms to Iran. This isn't local. It's global recession, worse than the 1973 oil crisis. Political fallout, division everywhere. In the U.S., Trump struck without full congressional approval. Democrats scream War Powers Act violation. Vote coming this week. Youth protests like Vietnam. Reputation. Russia, China call America the aggressor. UN condemns. Guterres urges halt. Europe. Maximum restraint. UK, France cautious. Saudi Arabia, UAE support but suffer from Iranian hits. Geopolitics. Escalation. Iran's proxies. Terrorism surges. Russia closer to Iran, China too. Nuclear arms race. Saudi Arabia, Turkey want the bomb. In Iran, chaos. Interim government. 40 days mourning, protests. Some cheer Khamenei's death, others mourn. Reza Pahlavi calls for uprising. But if regime falls, like Libya, vacuum, terrorists, refugees. Humanitarian horror. Hundreds dead, including kids. Refugees flooding Turkey, Europe. New 2015-style crisis. Environment. Strikes on oil sites. Gulf pollution. Toxic clouds. Human rights. Repression in Iran intensifies. Globally, breach of international law. UN weakened. Alternatives existed. Diplomacy like the 2015 JCPOA. But we chose war. Consequences. Losses, debt, crises, suffering. Friends, this is reality. Share your thoughts in the comments. Is this worth it? Subscribe, like. These topics are critical. Take care of yourselves and your loved ones.